Warlords of Draenor is coming, and with it Ashran, an endgame 100 vs 100 PvP zone inspired by the epic tug-of-war battles of the past. The island lies off the coast of Tanan Jungle. It's about the size of the Isle of Thunder, but there have been hints that they plan on expanding the zone in the future. Ashran will use cross-realm technology to match up servers based on their Horde to Alliance ratio, so there will be an even playing field. Blizzard has said that if server populations change, then they can always switch up the realms that are matched against each other. There are two faction hubs, Warspear in the north for the Horde and Stormshield in the south for the Alliance. These faction cities have two parts to them. One part is the Instance Fortress that is part of the Ashran battle, and the other is a staging ground that has an auction house, bank, portals, and pretty much anything else you need. Between Warspear and Stormshield is the Road of Glory, the place where most of the PvP will be happening. There are also 7 points of interest on the map where you can do activities similar to Timeless Isle. These points of interest are the main gathering places for artifact fragments, the currency of Ashran, and have rare elites that drop some really cool shit like class tomes that give you overpowered abilities for an hour. An example is the Druid Tome, which lets you use Flight Form in Ashran. The PvP in Ashran will be a tug-of-war that's an endless series of battles. Now during these battles, the main goal is to capture towers along the Road of Glory so you can eventually invade the enemy's fortress. Each faction is given 300 reinforcements similar to Alterac Valley. Victory is achieved by reducing your enemy's count to 0. After a faction wins a battle, there's a short intermission that gives both factions time to recover and prepare for the next phase. The Horde Alliance won't be fighting alone. Every time a faction loses 100 reinforcements, a faction captain will appear to help. Some of these captains are named after popular WoW streamers, and they're all pretty goofy. So you kill this paladin captain, and he bubble hearts, which is typical. There are also powerful NPCs that you can recruit to help. The Ogre King can be summoned by killing the enemy faction's Ogre Champion, and the massive faction bosses can be summoned by turning in 300 artifact fragments. The artifact fragments used to summon the faction bosses are also used for a number of things, including purchasing Ashran-only items. These items can be anything from instant mounts to showing which enemy players have artifact fragments on them. This is important because when you kill an enemy player, you can loot their artifact fragments. And they can also be used at various battle NPCs to summon elite night patrols to help in combat and to make traveling around Ashran faster with mage portals and warlock gateways. There are also PvP quartermasters in Ashran because you'll also earn honor and conquest points by participating in the battle. World PvP players should be excited because Blizzard has stated that it's possible to fully cap your points solely in Ashran. And that pretty much covers the basics, guys. Make sure you check out the Ruin channel for more Warlords beta coverage. See you all on the battlefield.